Test. Oh, that is sound. Desktop audio. I should also check that it uses my Steel Series gaming. Right, this is. Hello there. Uh, who is this guy? This is the guy that shows up when Marnix is has to go sleep or something. I'm like I'm the backup they pull out of the basement. Um, just checking the reason if you see me rotate my head a lot is because I've got 3 monitors and I'm currently looking from left to right to see if everything seems to be fine. YouTube seems to be going at least. Am I? Yep, I also got someone in Twitch that sent a message, so I'm gonna just see if I can put the chats next to each other, and then I'll finally like get into talking. Pop out chat. Can I do that here as well? Pop out chat. Oh, lovely. All right. I think I'm finally here. Hello, everyone. It is me, the elusive William. When Marnix went for the stream schedule this month, he's like, "Oh, do you want to play next first game? You want to stream again?" It's like, "Oh, sure, let's do that." And now it's my turn. Oh yeah, I just installed a few from the list that I got. I don't know if I'll play every single one of them. I don't know if I'll play how many I'll play, how long I'll play. I don't know yet. I've not streamed in a long time. I don't really tune into streams often either. So we'll discover it as it goes. Also, bear with me when things break because, yeah. I hope you win. You're all winners in my book when you're making video games and having fun. I don't know where that came from, but sure. I suppose a big question would be, how are we doing for MMO 98? Well, I'm contractually obligated to not... No, wait. I'm contractually bound not to tell you any numbers, but I can tell you number keeps. It feels like we're playing an incremental game with Steam. It feels weird. So yeah, that's still going. I don't know when Marnix will make a video on it. Yeah, number go up. Like a good incremental. Steam has been an incremental all along. Okay, I'm just gonna randomly grab one here. Exponential wish list. I wish it was exponential. It's not exponential yet, but it's hey. I don't know why I have my headset on actually. Do you guys have sounds? That should be my question of the day. Do you guys hear the game? Great. Both Twitch and YouTube hear it. That's wonderful. No, okay, no, then that works as well. The reason I'm still like struggling with the stream thing is I stole Marnix's Twitch overlay thing, so I stole it from him, but we configured the video, the webcam thingy where you can see me. Hi. And then I kind of forgot to fix the audio, so, but hey, it seems to be working. Feel free, Redcat 2005 Gaming, feel free to put it on the next submission form. I think, was that the commando? In YouTube, it's in the description in YouTube. You can see a submission form. You can put in your game there and you might get to it. Oh, Streamlabs work. Hey, okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna find where the game is and I'm just gonna try it out. I'm gonna put the chats to the right. I'm still figuring out. I don't know how Marnix does streaming. Right, settings. First thing I always check. Settings full screen or this. VSync. Get over your VSync. the volume. Alright. Hello, let's begin. Any save data will be lost. I have not played yet, so... We're playing, by the way, I kind of jumped in, I didn't really talk about it. We're playing Cult Nation demo. Jesus Christ, word. Cult Nation demo, a short incremental game about sacrificing cult followers and collecting blood to awaken the devil. So, standard politics. Move your cursor, collect blood, and that won't be auto-collected. Probably when the mana, when the time runs out, your day is over. Okay, so it's a node buster like incremental. Probably on the left is your mana time. When the time runs out, your day is over. But we already clicked through that. If you can collect no blood, you will be able to break barrier. Here you can buy upgrades with your points. We can massively improve the ritual. Enable auto click. Okay, so it probably looks like a real hard, but actually the devil's heart. The barrier seems to have frozen. We need to get it pumping against the Caesar, for which the blood collected per round along with your current best round scored. So we need to get 50 blood in a round to get to the next level. Get the best score to be higher than our goal in order to level up the heart and redeem a life fragment. Okay, and this is prestiging. Okay, yeah. Right, let's sacrifice some people to the gods. Not the gods, the devil. And you know, blood for the blood god, as our Lord and Savior Gordon says. Mana depleted, okay. Come on, move quicker. Yay. Right, that should be enough blood for to get the first upgrade. Enable auto click. Increase follower speed, increase follower spawn rate, increase collector radius. Speed quicker. Small mining games. Streaming is one of those things you get used to and end up tweaking to your liking along the way, I found. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case, because last time I streamed has been over half a year. I think July's been the last time, so like half a year ago basically, a bit more. I just need to do it more consistently. But yeah. It's also just getting comfortable talking to an invisible screen. The vibe is very soothing. The music is simple. I like it. But I'm not good on searching music. Either it's good or bad, and this is good. This is fine. More time, please. No, I just wait for more points. It's a node buster, like it's dime a dozen. Channel your inner yapper. My inner yapper is always sleeping. It doesn't want to. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm here to play games anyway. Don't tell Marnix I said that. Hey William, have fun with them. I might lurk a bit. Thank you, Benjamin. Increase how to click is for speed. More speed. Quicker. More blood. But yeah. Timotheus. That's indeed. Thank you, Timotheus, for trying to get the chat going. Yeah, how many people have created oh wait, how many people did you submit a demo for next quest? How gonna start a poll. What am I doing here? Start poll. Get some interactivity going. How many people actually have submitted the demo that's currently in chat? And then we'll get from that going. Seamus, I heard you hide Marnix on a regular basis. Hide what? What do you mean? I don't understand the words. I'm sorry. Can I do a poll in Twitch? I don't know how to do a poll in Twitch. I'm sorry. I believe I promise you, YouTube isn't my favorite child. It's no bias there. Humiliate him with your superior Gen Z. Man, I'm old. I don't stalk youth. I disagree a lot on the terms they use. I'm stubborn. But yeah, I might humiliate him with my height, but he will humiliate me with like just. He can probably bench press me. Yeah, I think recently it was asked like who would win in a fight, me or Marnix. I would be a rock just standing there, but I also wouldn't be able to do much damage. So it'd just be like, which breaks first, the sword or the shield? I learned modern slang so I can embarrass my children at some point. I don't have children yet, so I have no reason to. I'll join then. It's like, hey, what's up, fellow kids? How do you do? And like run something. Can we get to 50%? Who has the most hunger for the fight, maybe? I don't think either of us would want to fight each other. Like, I need him to do a lot of things for me in company-wise, in biting games and such, and in return I give him code and work on his game IDs. Or like whatever stupid like feature he comes up with. Like, I know this sounds stupid, what if we did this? And then I'll add it. So it's a win-win. It's a symbiotic relationship. I wouldn't want to hurt him. You make a balanced RPG party. Well, we just need an artist, and then we'd be a balanced party. Right now, we lack that part. Although Marnix would be if we were a D&D party, Marnix would probably be the bard, with yapping and all. Thomas would be a barbarian. He just runs in, starts doing his thing, and I'll be, I don't know, what would I be? Just like I'll be like a sorcerer, someone that's like knows some things, can do some things, but the moment you look at him too hard, I'll just fall over dead. Just been going. How much? What's the highest? 34 rounds. I hope to at least get a hard upgrade. I've just been idling through this. But yeah, who would win in a fight between you and Thomas? Between me and Thomas, if I had to beat it, also beat Thomas. Again, I have no strength whatsoever. I just win on mass, and even that is starting to no longer be the case. I win in height. Even then, yeah, I don't think I would fight. I would win in much fights. I also never really fought, so you know, who knows? Maybe I'm like a secret killing machine. But I'm just chained by my morals. What's the term for not wanting to fight? My inner pacifist. I'm the code magician. I sometimes feel like that, yeah. Yeah, I've had another artist offer to help me today that focus on character recognition, which I'm gonna leave because I think I'll suck it when I get to it. I wish we had someone like that. It's just someone that does character animations, rigging, and anything that goes with it. It is the worst part about game dev for me, I think. Just 3D animations and rigging and everything that comes with it. I do not like that. Which is probably why I've enjoyed MMOR 98 so much to work on. But yeah. We need to put together Bite Me boxing tournament. Let's not do that. No, let's not do violent. Is Marnix always this violent on streams? Because it seems like this is the standard topic to talk about. Redeem. Alright, got that. Does that mean I now get to add one more queue? I need 250 blood. No. Okay, I don't know what I can do with the prestige point. I think you've seen the game by now. It's a node buster light that'll keep going, and I can play this zoned out. I like these kind of games. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically just sacrifice, get more blood, use blood. It's the node buster genre. Everyone knows them. I'm gonna exit out. It's like there's some small quality of life things where it's like when I first press start, it said about like, oh, it will destroy, like delete your previous save and such, but I didn't have one, so it shouldn't really show that pop-up and such. But it works, it goes. I don't think there's much to say. I'm gonna just close it out. Yeah. Liked it. I'll like probably might just mindlessly continue playing it a bit. Yeah. So yeah. Favorite games so far this year. As in newly released games, I don't know if we've been really playing much newly released games. I think 2026 for me consisted mostly of just working on MMO 98 and trying to survive. I'm trying to think when did Megabong release? 2020. Well, that's only 2025. What have I been playing this year? Let's see. I've played I've been playing Dark Souls in the finals. I think that's about it. Last played 20 this weekend, so I only played this in the weekends even. So I don't think I've really played anything but Dark Souls in the finals and a bit of Sekiro. So my God, Bite Me played off stream when? Oh, whenever Marnix would allow me to, I would gladly play this. I've played this for 300 hours. This is arguably I think this is my favorite game on play. Just straight up my favorite game on Steam. Just played up. Just co-op party game at just it's peak content. Yeah. Oh no, nerds! I forgot to submit it to your list this time. You can still submit it. I don't know if we'll get around to playing it. I should probably end the poll. About 30%. Like, well, that's still quite a decent number. So yeah, actually, my General Rage gets 5 minutes in. Skill issue. Demons, do you think there will be any new GPUs under 10 to 15K in 5 years' time? I have no clue. I am not up to date on the news and such. I just know that like computer parts are also playing the incremental game right now, but just going up. I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, no. But I have no clue. Is it 1590 around 5,000? Jesus. I currently have a 3080. And I bought it during the height of the epidemic, so but I managed to get it at market price, which was still a lot, but I do not want it to die or move on. So yeah, I just submitted a game similar to Played Up with RTS mechanics. Ooh, I'm going to take a look because I do like the idea of it. Is it Galactic Overthrow? Which one is that? No, it's Force Reconquest. I will grill the I will grill the shit out of the game. Just so you know, it's very dangerous to say like, oh, it's like that when it's one of my favorite games. I'm just saying if it's you put a very high hurdle. Uh, made the mistake of recommending Played Up to a married couple nearly watching divorce happen in real time. Jesus. I've been playing it. I've gifted it to a friend, and I think, can I find his review? I don't want the details in, but can I just check the reviews store page? Yeah, one of the best gifts I have ever been given. I want to point out, I gave that game to him, and we played. He played even double my time. I played it together with him a lot. Just modded. It just keeps going. It's a great game. So yeah, I hope to someday make a similar kind of game. I think Maid Cafe was kind of in that genre, but so much 3D, I did not like it. So yeah, I'm gonna install that. I played the game. Did it install? I installed it, but it did not go into the collection. The dev of this is in chat. He said it is like Played Up. I don't know why it's asking for network permissions. I don't know why I also pressed allow immediately. It feels weird that I already asked for that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll call thank you. One look pretty good. Which name next? You're based in China. Seamus is based in. Hey, Bulldoggers played up online multiplayer. It is online multiplayer. You can play it local with 4 people, but you can also play it online. Like for example, 2 people local and then like 2 people joining in online. It's great. Yeah. Would you give us permission for us to collect data for links and improve the experience? Sure. You'd like to play a tutorial? You can always play it from the main menu. Sure. I do not like it already. I'm not going to point out. I recognize the loading screen type thing. I think Thomas was using it for backpack paddles, or whatever the name was going to be for that project. I do want to point out I do not like being thrown into the game without accessing settings. Tutorial, you should put a pop-up when you start a game, when you click start, instead of now like at the launch of the menu. I need my settings. Thank you for subscribing, Fabian Casares. You came just in time. Dark Force is gathered nearby. I do not have any sound. Restart training time or hold shift to sprint. When you're ready to pull that lever, you must prepare for what is to come. Destroy enemies construction. This is our objective. Objective will conclude as the final wave's assault ceases. Destroy enemies construction, 6 waves left. To destroy enemy tower constructions, this objective may shift as battle unfolds. Before I teach you crafting, chop 5 pieces of wood. Real men use their fists to harvest wood from trees. Just saying. Take a blueprint from the melee table to craft a club. That's this. Icon next to each equipment to place the next step. This one requires wood. Oh. Pose a chopping table and cut 1 piece of wood. Take the club there. Grindstone. Ah, now the grind begins. The equipment is from them using. You can attack, move the command lever. I'm kind of struggling with the controls. I think I like. You should look at what PlateUp does with their control scheme, because right now there's a lot of buttons, but I'm only just using one hand. I like where in PlateUp at least you use either your mouse or you kind of just use your second hand also on the keyboard. So I was being cast a club and shield and before sending them out. It feels a bit finicky. I also don't know if like you need the settings and like the different types of crafting things, if you really need that. And game means fusing elements like lightning. You'll unlock more elements later. Now you have a club and shield. Apply lightning enchantment to both. Can I still grab my club up? I can. Alright. They're attacking automatically. I'll grab the spear. Morale here, you see, I remember losing troops and objectives lose your morale. Morale a curse will fall upon us until we win the objective. A supernova ate that side. Okay. Okay. Get the grindstone. Get the grinding. Because I think that's the simplicity of well, I find the simplicity in PlateUp. There's not that many keys in the game, yet there's a lot of things you can do. Throwing spear, lightning, or 2 clubs. Marks item you must craft. I also recommend introducing things more gradually in like different. For example, is the orders necessary for like the first mission? Might be interesting to also split up the tutorial in like multiple segments, so you can like nail down one before you have to like suddenly start doing more things. What's the Jesus? Yes, it's. But yeah, I think so far the main struggle I have is just the key bindings are a bit. Wait, so completing an order also sends out people still? Because if it does, then like it feels weird. Like I thought like completing the order gave me a reward, but then you can't like use the item, of course. But apparently they still moved out then, if I'm correct. Oh. No, that's. I'm also struggling because no, not struggling. Here I have to use space to interact with something, but space is also throwing when you're holding something. And I keep swapping it up. You probably do not want to try avoid that, putting to the same keybinds. I like have one keybind be always like this thing, so you know. Well, this game could get quite a boost with better lighting in our color collection. I can agree on that. I think right now it very much screams, oh, this is Sinti. Like this is kind of, I think it's more vibrant, like the contrast has been turned up, but this is when you think of Sinti, this is what you see. It's very yeah, I think as Vas says, you can probably use something like yeah, trying to do more post-processing. I know it's easy to say, oh, just do post-processing, I know it's not that easy, but I do think it might be visually interesting to try and get away from that pure Sinti look. Just as a warning. Game dev. Martin sure has changed a lot recently. Gym is going crazy, JKL. Well, this is not gym. I don't need to go to the gym to look this good. No. Yeah. When reach its threshold, you will receive an ascension and be able to create a hero weapon. More stuff. Casting a lightning enhanced club. Because, for example, here what you do, the two different actions could just be two different workbenches where you run up to this, interact with the interact key, grab it back up, move it to the next bench, interact again, bring it up, move it over. Just the way you're doing the grindstone right now. I think that might feel better. Color palette is too yellow. It is very yellow. These are our primary color. I'd recommend purple. I can't give much more information on that because I don't know. This is also a bit finicky because I need to lead this strike. I don't know. Space. Right. Gotta give them my shields. Why can't I pick you up? Right, now I can't pick that one up. I can't pick that up. Ah, can I not do anything because the tutorial tells me to do that? Ooh, I wanted to give them shields. Video download was cancelled. Please try again the Twitch error. Oh, did Twitch die? That's weird. Yeah, Marnix has shown me like basically anytime we use colors and stuff, we use Ace color scheme, and it does make things already look a bit better. Yeah. It's not bad. I have to agree. It's not bad as far as Sinti goes, but it's still very noticeably Sinti. I also wouldn't know how to fix it straight up because, again, post-processing is not my charm. Someone else has no issues on Twitch, so I don't know what the case is there. Don't know the true balance lie beyond Parasol Blacksmith or campaign in South Africa awaits now. That also kind of takes me out of it, just like South Africa. When you're talking about like, oh, magic wizards and stuff, and then, oh, South Africa. Just call it like, I don't know, the adventure in Bobondia awaits. Just like you, I don't know. It feels weird. Like, I've been playing this completely thinking this is a fantasy medieval typical kind of game, and I don't expect a real world place, but that might have just been me. But yeah, I just want to see how the game looks. Golden Goblin Camps, South Africa, North Africa, Oceania. I think I don't know how interesting. It might be interesting to see if you can. The world map feels weird. Feels weird because from South Africa I go to North Africa and then I'm in Oceania, then I'm South America. There's no clear line in the map. The map seems to just go from one side to the other willy nilly, which I think. I would suggest like doing. I think the way Overcooked does it, where it's just the entire map is available. You go where you want to go. I think something like that might be more interesting here than like moving just in a random direction. Is my suggestion. Rohan Dadev. William. Rohan calls for aid. No, wait, it's Gondor. But Rohan will answer. Vals. Belgium is part of Great Germany on the map. Oh yeah, I'm just used to Belgium not existing. It's Greater Germany. Europe is just like, you've got the boot, you've got the ball, and then you've got the rest. I think the world map can use. I like the idea of the world map. I think execution-wise, it can do with some changes. This is also weird, a focus thing. I think it's because you're trying to do that, but I assume that's for controller support, but I'm not using a controller. It feels a bit weird. Where's Iceland? Iceland doesn't exist. Iceland is a very touchy subject. Or no, wait, that's Greenland. I think that's also a good point. Just like I don't know why this is a real life map. Like it'd be fine if you just kind of used a real life map, but then also like swapped out the region name. So this is South Frights land or something. I don't know. I don't know words well enough to. I'm not eloquent enough. I think using the real world locations is weird in the genre that you're in. Because then it also would probably solve just the willy-nilly direction you're going. I think that's good enough for the demo though. Because I've played through the tutorial, so I don't know if it's. I want to check if I go to battle. I just want to check how the next level looks. Oh, so it does change out the layout, and then I would not say play it up. I would compare this more to Overcooked, and I would also suggest looking at Overcooked for a few of the things they've done. Also, return to lobby should be above return to main menu. Because right now it's like, oh, I want to leave. Okay, I want to hub, return. Okay, this is the first return. The first return brings you further back than the next return does. Well, but even then, Warhammer 40k is like, I don't know if this. I don't think Earth even exists still in Warhammer 40k. It might. My Warhammer 40k isn't strong enough. The thing is, you were doing a very fantasy-heavy trope, so you're running more to Warhammer Fantasy, and Warhammer Fantasy has their own custom world and such. I don't think it works in your case, especially because you also start immediately into that world where it seems to be accepted because there's a wizard sitting on a rock giving you guidance. It just is. That's just, yeah. Oh, Earth/Terra still exists. Might be. But yeah, it's. I don't know. It feels weird. If the game starts out as a normal medieval game, and then suddenly you've got invasions going on, and it's like, oh, and this, and then I could see it happen. But right now, you seem to be like, oh yeah, this is just fantasy worlds. It feels out of place. The old world. But yeah, I hope you've got some information to go on. I do think Overcooked is PlateUp is not a good comparison because PlateUp is a lot more roguelite, whereas this is a lot more similar to Overcooked because you have clearly the level-based approaches, which Overcooked also uses, like different levels for the different scenarios that you're playing through. And whether you do level 1 or level 5, the mission changes, the level changes, but the player does not change with it. Yeah. I hope your demo goes well, though. I hope the next boss is going well. Yeah. Let's go digging. I don't know. I just saw the next game. Holy Terror is Earth in 40k, but Old World is better. Well, totally no biased. I like both. I like that they both exist in the same universe. It's cool and unique because they're wildly different. One is fantasy, the other is grimdark. Yeah, they exist in the same kind of universe because the gods literally say the same. It's neat. Also, I do have a slight preference to the old world, but that's because, well, fantasy, and I do like my dwarves. Jesus, what is the... This is very blurry to me. Welcome to gun digging. Like, this is nice and crisp, and then you've got this blurry messy text. Oh yeah, I do want to point out, Nocta, for all intents and purposes, it is a good demo, I think. The tutorial is a bit heavy-handed, I think. But you do have like a working tutorial. I didn't see many bugs, so to speak. Like, there were some changes where like, I do not like this approach, but that's just me. I think in general, you do have like, the game looked polished. Like, it looked okay and such. So that's good. But yeah, that's also no save game found. Yeah, this default Unity text. It's not great. Start. Was it to wake up? But I already have my shovel in hand. Do I just sleep with the shovel? Like, another day of work. Which is funny because then there's also... Wait. Now I'm holding a shovel. Huh? Also... This is not how an oil lantern works. It is not a flashlight. I do like the idea of it, but this feels silly. I think you should then change the model of the oil lamp to be more like a flashlight based on an oil lamp. It is kind of funny though, but it is. I assume this is very much based on a game about digging a hole. That door slam. This is... I recognize these shrooms. I don't know which game, but I recognize the shrooms. I can jiggle the shovel. Okay. You probably want to set up your pulling better, because I can break the sound by just scrolling. Merchant arrived. I have no idea what's going on. This feels like a fever dream. It looks visually, it looks cute, but I think so far, not to be mean, but I think so far that's the only thing it has going for it. It feels very weird. Yeah, shadow flickering, but I think that's just, yeah, that's just Unity being Unity. The icons also seem very out of place, because this, I think, is just a screenshot of a shovel. This is also a screenshot of the lantern, and then you've got PNG of like a very realistic beer. I suppose this is a cave. Oh no, it's not. Okay. I immediately lost my way. Oh, that's... Some slight occlusion culling going on. Monkey. Too much. Cave is this way. Wait, no, so cave is this way. Should probably put more signs. Okay, here's another sign. For the demo, you should probably even just put the cave closer to the house. Or the house closer to the cave. It's probably easier. Because this is a bit... FOV. Can I change FOV? Nope. Live with it. Invert. No VSync option. Always disable it, but should always be there. Resolution full scale. UI needs a lot of work. As it's as well. Hello,
Do you need something?
You need something? Okay. And then I guess... That's some distance on my shovel. Movement also feels weird. It feels very floaty. Although I don't know if floaty is the word, but just such instant snapping. Because jumping feels okay, but everything will kind of disconnect. I think that's a good term of it. It feels disconnected. Like, the digging I'm doing is not impacting the game digging whatsoever. Which, again, I can see why, because to make that really good, I just found food. I understand it's not easy to just do that correctly. Oh, tape. More food. Wait, what's it? Okay. But still, this is very, very cheaply done, I think. The shovel should be a bit larger and just more... Right now, I also understand not wanting to do full animations, because again, feel that. But right now it's very... It doesn't feel like the way a shovel would be used. It's also a very weird animation. Just finding food. Yeah.
Do you need something?
I sell you. I'll buy some milk. Elkaf. That is some obnoxiously bright. That's not a torch, that's a fucking... That's a... Jesus. I think what right now a lot is missing is... someone should make a prison break game with this kind of digging. Just like... spend a spoon and just spend time doing that. I think this is just lacking a lot of polish and coherency. I have found it. I found all I needed. The fuck was that sound? I am very confused. It's also funny with the torches. It's very bright close by, but then it immediately drops off. Probably one further drop off and then just less brightness. Because this is just the power of the sun in the palm of my hand, as someone says it. But yeah, I don't know what to do with that. This feels weird. You want a torch? I also don't want to go too close because I do not like jump scares. I think the game lacks... just weird. Oh. Why does he stop moving when I look at him? I just find it so it's an experience. I think I think you've got the ID down. You've got the most of the art down, besides like the shadow and the lighting and stuff. I think you just need to sit down and polish everything, make everything fit together. Stop adding more things and just like make sure your items are well. Do an entire overall UI so you don't use the default text, Unity text, which is blurry. Make sure your lights are not the power of the sun in your face. Sound effects and such, like make them better. Just a lot of little things, polishing and such, just to get this to a good demo. Because this feels, it's there's not much direction going on, it feels like. No, but even not looking at him, it's just like he's just stand there. But yeah, it's like there's definitely market for a game like this, Hydroneer, Game Out Digging a Hole and such. People like it. You have multiplayer as well, so that's good. It's just polish it. Cave will collapse and you have to leave. Well, now I don't want to. Because a lot of it, you have a lot of building blocks, but none of them are connected right now, or they're not well, like they're connected with duct tape. You just need to like put them nicely together to make that house instead of keep throwing more bricks on. I am going to leave it at that because I do not like the monster standing there. So I think next fest demo wise, I think this is too early for the next fest demo. Like this is maybe playtests would be okay, but like demo wise, this is not a good demo because it's too rough. There's too many things that are, besides the visual part, generally relatively easy to fix, just like getting your icons in line, getting like the lighting a bit better, making sure that like your sounds are better. All of those little things probably maybe roughly take about a week to do if you do just like a good polish pass through. And then it would already improve so much more. But right now it's a lot disconnected and not good for a demo. Albus, is Thomas also scared in horror games? I don't know. I've never seen Marill playing horror games. I know I can't do them well. It's not my kind of thing. Hi, Giggles. How'd you do? Alright, next game, Random Dragons. I should probably start looking at Steam pages first before I go into it. Chance-based roguelike deck builder. I do like those words. With silly chaotic dragons, spin the roulette, to multiply your card effects, manipulate to odds, and unleash ridiculous combo turns. Build a synergistic deck, outsmart RNG, and climb your way to the boss dragons. Hell yeah, gambling. Let's go. Shay, so yeah, it's my game. Devs in chat, hey! At least you have settings. I hope you're going to add some more, like the video related settings and such. Also, it pauses your game. Like, it pauses your animations, I just noticed. It's a bit weird. Focus build, element build. Use card element type to make attack stronger. Shield build. Your shield is everything defense and best offense. Great, you check, don't think just pick this one. It does make me not want to pick this one, but I'll trust you. I like the dragon sticker. It's adorable. I will protect him with my life. Card name, do 1 damage. Oh wait, card name. When you play the card, probably killing a card is determined by crit rate on your card. 10% crit rate, so 10% chance to do double damage. Means the card effect will only hit 1, so in this case you crit the card, you do 1 damage twice, or if you miss you do just 1 damage. Also you can change the card's position and keep them wherever you want. Okay, yeah. So it's just get multi-swap if you complete level before 6 turns. Get streak, coins, 20, game speed, and turn discard pile deck. Alright, so that's energy, that's health. The art style reminds me of Neopets. I like it. Oh god, now there's a memory in Neopets. I can see that. I like it. It's funny. Like I don't know. Neopets. Does Neopets? I think Neopets still exists, right? 40% chance of doing. Coffee Dragon. He just woke up. Fair enough. The rightmost card in hand. Do 0 damage. He's not going to do anything because he's still woken up. So I want to put you there. Oh wait. Do I discard my entire hand when I... Or probably actually discard an entire hand. Okay. And turn. Yeah, okay, discards entire hand. Okay, I got this. I'm gonna do focus, so my golden claw is guaranteed to do twice. Then we'll just add shield. Is shield also disappearing at the end of a round? At the start of a round? Oh no, shield stays. Okay, great. Oh, it stays because it's still 100%. I see. And turn. Wow. This is... oh, easy. And now I can finish you off. Great. The dragon looks like William. Me with glasses. I wish that was me. I do like dragons. I'd hunt. There's a small spelling mistake. I think. Right hand Faux. You have 30% to 3 rightmost hand cards in hand. Do 3 damage. Add 1 multiplier to this card. Minus 4% crit card. And this works only after critting. Oh, I do like exponentials. That's adorable. I love this where it's just like in the map. There's just like, oh, you should wish list. Oh, you should wish list. Seems to me not too much. That's adorable. I like these. I'm just happy with the dragons. I love the dragons. I hope they're drawn. I hope they're well like customly drawn for, of course. So that one. And turn. William the Dragon Slayer. Hey, slay or lay dragons, you can choose. Focus. Can go for deep cut. Oh my god. That is both sad and adorable. Dead. Taking damage because I didn't. Proportional, so do that. Alright. Just I want to put you there. I'm gonna keep that so it's now even stronger. And extension do damage for each crit rate above 100 on this card. Oh, I do like crit rate. And did this? Yeah, this resets now. Okay, so it just stays for the fight. Mention to all cards in hand. One number two. Sequence for each water type card. Choose card type. To give 65%. After critting, if the fire, take heal for every rotation you have at the end of combat. Oh, I do like heal. Let's go here. Ah, Coffee Dragon. I'm gonna finish that one off first. Right, let's speed run through this. I want to put that there, do this up. Easy. 4% of the rightmost card in hand. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna hit as well. Golden Claw. Let's do that. Why is it not? Oh no, it's shielded. Okay, that's why it didn't attack. No, albeit. Ah, perfect. Bam. Take 7 shield, massive shield. Take 7 shield. I don't need more cards. Exponential card seems very, very. Not just exponential card. Like a lot of them seem powerful. I'm gonna put that on you though because you give money. I just realized I also don't really have a lot of. I think the damage also eventually starts adding up quickly. Okay. Swap crit rate of rightmost card in hand and leftmost card. So I want to do that. Because that means that's automatically this. This doesn't matter if it fails or not, because it's going to be +1. And now that means this does 40 damage. I'm gonna put you there. Now I can do this. You banana out. What's his text? He's a dog but wants to be a dragon. That's no that's no moon. Hey, it's a dragon. Bum. Finger break it too. Ooh, ooh, I don't like that. Yield 5. Yeah. More shop. Then I can obtain 20% of your current coins as interest. Ah, yes, please. I do like money. More 20% from a random card in hand. More 20%. I'm just focused on the game. Oh, a gamble didn't work. How could it not work? I can give you focus. Then I can attack with that. No. Great, this is what I wanted. Focus. Focus. Now, I hope I get it back and then I can kill the middle guy easily. This chance overflow is now minus 10%. That's not good. Thank you for the subscription, WK. Yeah. I mean, I think this game just kind of speaks for itself. Take one multiplayer. Oh, that's just one. Okay. Phrasing was a bit weird on that one. I think the game, it's well, like, it's cute. You've got a cute art style. No magic, me change your card. She's not happy about its wings. But it's fabulous. From all cards, 70% on all cards at 20% when this enemy dies. Ah, okay, so it does that. Yeah, I don't think much needs to be said. Oh, really? Did you really live that one? That is satisfying. Oh, no, yeah, I mean, it's satisfying. It does its work. I don't think much needs to be... More needs to be said. I just want to win this fight now. You go there, and then I can do this, and then I hope I can... I don't have enough energy. This. Ah. I lived. Okay. It's cute. I don't know how... Like, you can see it's very much inspired by Slay the Spire. I don't know how deep the... Oh, call that. The mouse cursor is like a talon that if you click, like, slightly moves. I like that. It's cute. I like it. I think my biggest gripe with... I don't know if I'll call it a gripe, but I'm not sure the scalability of this? Like how big can you go? How far does it go? How many levels are planned? Oh, if this is your first game, you are doing way more than an okay job. This is for the first game. This is like you're already in you're doing really well. Then I don't think I can say much more except to keep doing a great job. Hope next fest is going well for you. Do you have any idea for release date and or price of the game? And Vast, do you like space games? I do like space games. I also like games with enter, but yeah. Yes, I need to make the game deep. I think that might be my one thing where I'm uncertain about on how deep this is. But even then, if you are clear and depending on which price you sell it for, it doesn't need to be Slay the Spire level deep. Yeah, in 2 months, yeah. I think it's just some. I just noted you used Unity timescale. I assume to when you set the change speed buttons, you want to reset that when going back to main menu, or like when going out of a fight, and always set it at the end and the start of a fight, because your game speed is still going bzzzt, brrrt. Yeah. Just a reminder. Turn that wish list. That's okay. It's not large, but like just be sure on time to do creator outreach. I think you can get some creators to play this. Because just the cute dragons do a lot. Yeah, it's a bug. I am pretty sure it's just because I assume this is Unity. If it's Unity, you're setting the Unity timescale to like speed up the gameplay when you do like the speed up buttons, but you don't reset that when going out of the games and such. So you probably want to make it so that whenever a fight stops, you automatically reset the timescale already. That, or you decouple timescale from the speed up logic. But I think this is no, good job for like a first game. That's. I just want to point out. Look at the cute dragons, and remember, keep in mind the cute dragons we just saw and such. How good it looked. This was our first game, so visually you're already doing just a tiny bit better than whatever we had. So yeah, good job. Be proud. And regardless of what happened, of the outcome of your first game, remember, it's the first game. Most people quit after their first game and give up. But it's a marathon. Game dev is a marathon, not a sprint. Everyone has a wishlist button in game. I didn't realize it doesn't add to the wishlist when you get a demo. Yeah, no, I'm glad it doesn't, because that feels annoying if it would. You have to manually add a game because the demo is for trying it out. So yeah. Yeah. Next, how long have I've been going in an hour? It's only been an hour. Jesus. Cute game. I hope it goes. I hope it goes. Okay, and that you keep going and create more cute dragons for this world. I'm not an artist, I'm more of a programmer. So yeah. Well, even then, we are all particular. I've seen this one come through on Steam. I need to check the store page. I think I've seen this pass on Discord a few times. Because it's like a fully, not fully, but pixel based, like, was it procedurally generated? Or just stay hydrated. Unique visuals, 5 calendars. Waves exploit the zones to a clever build and lock permanent upgrade. PX, the survivor action roguelite. From parallel timeline where 2D arcade games never stopped evolving. Bold words. I do like pixels. I like this as well, where you can... I like, and then you can unlock things. It's such a little clever thing. Workshop hate products and stuff. Indeed, I put some time to time on Discord. Oh yeah. Curious to see how it actually plays and looks then. Okay, farmer point. I assume I just... Oh. Okay, no, I just clicked outside the screen. Whoops. Oh, my screen is black. Oh. Is this good though? Graphics full screen. The collision on the buttons aren't fine. Or aren't correct. Oh no, wait. Where is the button? I feel your mouse cursor might be a bit misaligned. Left side looks fine, but if I go from bottom to top, I would expect it now to also start highlighting. It seems to be like the cursor is not aligned to where the actual cursor is, so to speak. Because like here I'm expecting to hover over the special button, but it doesn't. It still highlights reload, and now it's highlight special. So I just pointing it out. It the cursor might be a bit offset. Because it's also noticeable in, for example, here. Like, keyboard isn't highlighted yet. It still isn't. It still isn't. Still isn't. And now it is. Yeah. Sorry. I just noticed these little things and I'm just like, other language. Good music, like classical music. Is this classic music for gamers? The beginning sounds in the triples, quadruples. We're sounding when we'll see the experience getting bigger when inside some experience. Okay. Let's just start the basic game. Choose your weapon, please. Choose your weapon, please. Oh, I like this. This reminds me of Conway's Game of Life principle being behind it. It's such a little thing, but I like these little things a lot. Which I'm glad I've been doing that in my MMO 98 as well. Just like little things. Do they matter for the game? Not really. It just adds that extra little flavor though. Aim to fire a short range spread of projectile. It's a shotgun. Oh great, you can just... I'm just locking in. Okay, so, okay. Defense, elite ball knowledge, William. I have no idea what that means, when you meant that, but thanks. I do agree with squeeze as much juice. I think you created more juice than then you should have been able to squeeze out of whatever you started with. This is a lot of juice, and I love it. You took the part. You took game development side where basically people always make a game and it's like, oh, we need to add some juice. You're just like, okay, let's add a lot of juice and then, okay, let's make a game. In a good way. From 10 to 40, that's damage before soul multipliers. But actually, no, speed and multiplier, speed player improves speed. This is half base damage.
So much more damage.
So much more damage. I like the sniper. I just need more bullets. Just need more bullets. I should have painted the sniper red. It would have been quicker.
Congratulations.
Great, okay, and now I can... Oh, so these are random as well. So these are 6 random possibilities. It feels weirdly spaced. Like there's a lot of black space here in this. I thought it was just like, oh, this is the full sculpture for this weapon, but that's just even randomness. I like it. Hectic triggers a weapon special effect. Oh, this is a special effect.
Let's pierce them.
Time freeze, okay.
Congratulations.
Alright.
Let's choose an upgrade.
Many shot, that's 10% fire. 20 more projectiles from 0%. 20 more projectiles.
More
Let's do
shots.
basic.
Ouch.
Ouch, okay. So much juice. I love it. I do like a lot. I like juice.
Congratulations. Let's choose an upgrade.
Damage. Oh, mine. Burger fragments in 2. Base damage. I do want to see many shots. I like the sniper. Oh, this is satisfying. Ouch. It is.
Congratulations. Let's choose an upgrade.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the particle juice.
Fragmentation.
When the sniper has more bullets than a shotgun.
Congratulations.
I like the game.
An upgrade.
Yeah. Even if you can't just straight up reuse it, the fact that you already made it and it's easy to look at and like adjust it for new things. 'Cause I think if you can just
That's
use
a
this in other
risky
games
play.
as well quickly, that's gonna be very easy just start a new project up.
Congratulations. Let's choose an upgrade.
Fire rate.
Nice fire rate.
Oh. Wait, the Legion of Limp played 229 seconds. Permanent upgrades. And these are then like increase upgrades. Okay, so this is an incremental game. Okay, well, not incremental game, but this is like the progression thing. I'm gonna play one more round because I enjoyed it. Helps you locate the player palace. Use at your own risk. All enemies move 50% faster, but take less health. I think it says it is. So, top pay lurking, glad you like Marnix fighting, didn't really enjoy it. Well, it might also be. I can't speak for Marnix, of course, but I also think Marnix is. He has a different taste of game. I just play a lot of games. I think that. So. But I also don't know how different the version was he played compared to mine. I do like this. Mind you, I do not know how much you would price this for. Yeah. Just pick all of them. I think this one might be
Ouch.
just trying to stay in XP.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Let's choose an upgrade.
Projectiles and enemy consists, but this one off. Right, that's not gonna be worth it. I need more damage.
Fragmentation.
Wow. 40 seconds. I can do better than that. I'm gonna reach a minute. When I'm moving, I actually slower.
Congratulations. Let's choose an upgrade.
But this time I have more.
So
Damage.
much more damage.
Oh, I've now only just seen X. Is that the XP laying on the ground?
Congratulations. Let's choose an upgrade.
Oh, I like it. I like how you're being nice. It's funny.
More shots.
More shots. $45 seconds. I'll take it. I do like it. Look at more upgrades and stuff. Yeah, it's. I think everyone can agree. The juice is there. It just needs some. I think you just need to finish the game. Like even if like this was to learn like how to play with particles and such. I think you can do a lot with if you understand how particles work and can do them easily and well. There's so many options. Particles make a lot of things easier and like not easier but better. And if you can understand and leverage that in any future game as well, it's just gonna be bam. I'm just having fun with particles. No, that's. I think that's been the best game so far I've played. Well done. Yeah, just finish the game. Particle bending. Oh, a true particle bender. Let me just quickly check something. All right. Yeah. Are there any other devs in chat still? Well, Twitch stream not working. Someone says Twitch. Someone has been watching Twitch, so I'd assumed it'd be working. I can see if I can fix it. I can't guarantee anything though. I'm just trying to check, but I do not know what I would have to change or could change on Twitch. Oh, Alba, William should do more streams this fun. Oh, thank you. I will do. I did this year. I did sit till mornings like I want to do more streams. I want to stream again. So we'll see how consistently I can keep it working. For the games, I'm a dev. I'm also a William. Hey, Williams Unite, best name. Ace High Arcade. Which game was it? The late submit. No, William. Boo. No, I don't discriminate on name. Not much, at least. This one. But yeah, I do hope to do more streams. The issue is I don't know. Like, Marnix can do a live chatting stream, like just yap about things and then like mess around and such, and he can do that. I don't know how to do that. I just need to know what kind of streams to do. Yeah. I guess I also just need to get more used to it. What I will do is I'm gonna install Galactic Overthrow, but first I will be keeping you hostage because I'll first be playing Celestial Drift because the dev is also here. And I already have that installed, but I've also installed yours, so we'll probably get to yours after that. Damson Twins. I don't know. Let's look it up a bit. Download. Sure, I'll install yours as well, and then. But first, I'll be playing Celestial Drift. Yeah, I suppose playing more viewer games is something I could do. It's just it feels weird playing viewer games and then like talking and then I still need to find a balance on how to approach that. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do coding streams, but just productivity drops so much. Although, might be fun to do like a hot fixing stream, maybe. And just like go through as like, oh, this is bug reports and like quick fixes and such I could do in MMO 98 and just go through them. Another stream idea I've had is that I need to like check with Marnix is do a double stream where first he streams about implementing a new UI, a new window, something in MMO 98. And then when he stops streaming, I start streaming and I then implement the UI he made. And then just do it like that, just a double combo stream behind each other where you can see both parts of the process. The UI side where Marnix just like, oh, this is the idea, this is what I want, this up. And then I get to actually do the work and implement it. I think that would be a fun one. I don't know how fun it would be for viewers, but you know, for me it sounds fun. Celestial Drift is a space action sandbox game. Play solo online, shoot down various enemies, obtain rare and valuable materials, sell what you find, buy better equipment and ships. Explore sectors, just discover hidden paths and dare to roam places you shouldn't visit, like the outside. Options, first thing I check. What are these resolution values? Also, why is my resolution not in here? This needs to go. Also, feels like it doesn't really use it when you're in full screen. Then you probably shouldn't be showing this. It feels weird to show this when it doesn't seem to be actually using it. Also, I have 2560 times 1440, so I don't think that's a weird resolution anymore. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to stream myself programming, but I feel like nobody would want to watch it since it's like 8% me scratching my chin and staring in the distance. That's just me as well. Sometimes I just sit there and it's like, what am I even doing? I sometimes just disappear and just like go lay on my bed or something, or like try and find my cat and annoy him instead. But yeah. Coding streams need to be done kind of as a nature documentary. Just sitting there working while the person sits there commenting. I do like that, but then like you have to go convince Marnix to do that, and then I'll gladly do the work and program and such, but you need to be there to yap. You need to convince him to do that then. Oh, apply resolution and mode. Oh, okay. I did not even register that. I don't think I've ever seen it like this. It's normally it always automatically switches. I won't be touching it. It seems to be fine. Yeah. Really. Marnix looks different with glasses. Marnix can only dream looking like me. I don't know why I'm so cocky. New player Bob. Bob the player. I want initial hints. Create. Wait. Oh, I do not like that. Options. Can I change that? Like, you can't change settings in game. Oh. I already found a bug. If you have options open, you press escape. Nothing happens, but the game unpauses. And then if you press escape again, you pause and then it closes the menus again. You probably want to make it so that this also closes when you're pressing escape while in here. Just as a note. Also, I don't like that scrolling in zooms out and scrolling out zooms in. The scroll wheel is inverted. I don't like that. Also, that is an obnoxious sound. That is... That is a very obnoxious sound. I will also say that. Access ship sysnet. I did ask for it to tell me more information, but it doesn't seem to have done that. I also don't really know how I'm attacking. Yeah, the pulse bug being a very common beginner issue. Yeah, it's like doing UI navigation correctly and stacking and such. There's quite like it's not as easy as it seems. But once you do it correctly once, you kind of know how to do it for like every other game. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just clicking. I am receiving things. There's a severe lack of onboarding. And like I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I know I'm getting resources, access ship system, I assume. No, you can't even see your inventory here. Because also here's like, oh yeah, MCC 200. What does that mean? MCC 600, MSR 800, MSR 200. I think you need tooltips. Or it is like, I know one of the common feedback points we got was a lot of the terms were technical, which they were, like server data centers, server nodes, reprovisioning and such. And we're in the process of clarifying that and such. But I think you've got the same issue where it's like, what does it mean? What does the numbers mean? I also don't know what to do or where I'm going for. Because like I just have 50 million N-bucks or whatever it is. I assume this is something to do with inventory, but why do we have 2 inventories? I don't know. Ah, here I can hanger. Yeah, so this gives a lot more information. Why isn't this not on the tooltip? Can I filter the minerals? Now, why is my inventory like ship slots and then it's like... I've been picking up resources, but they're not visible. I think... Shop accepts this. I think right now the biggest issue is it's just clarification and onboarding. I think this should not have joined the next fest yet, in my opinion, because right now I'm already giving it way more time than I would have had in any other case. Because like, oh look, I picked up these things, but I don't know what to do with it. There's not much going on. It's very underwhelming. There's not like, I think I'm pretty good in games, so I often have a skewed knowledge on like, oh, what do people know and like how to approach it and such. Like I make assumption that people understand what they're doing, but even I don't know what I'm doing here right now. I'm gonna be quitting the game. I think, yeah, it needs a lot more work on onboarding and clarification and making just things clear to people, to players, what is happening. And I don't think the next it was ready for the next fest in that regard. Which is next fest demo is not something for playtesting where you want to find bugs. Next fest demo ideally is something you do not have bugs in, because that's the first impression people will have of your game. And if the first impression they have is, I don't know what this is, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna quit and start another demo, then you kind of lose out on any potential wish lists. So yeah, just that's my 2 cents on it. Next one is Galactic Overthrow. I think Galactic Overthrow, someone asked for it in chat, right? Can the dev of Galactic Overthrow please report to the YouTube chat? Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Just checking on YouTube and Twitch some things. I'm in Papa Kill. I submitted my game before 5 minutes live start. Is still counting. I mean, yeah, but I mean, if you're here, I can also just play it. But I mean, but Gil, if you say which game you're is, I'll see if I can still play it. I might still play it then. Xmetics. I missed out on Next Fest session, but I released a demo in 3 days. So we'll be playing non-Next Fest viewer games anytime soon. I do not know. I don't think we have made the schedule for next month yet. Maybe, maybe not. I do not know. Marnix decides the schedules. Amphibarium. I'll install that. I will play Tamsim Twins. Wait, no. I'm gonna play Galactic Overthrow because you were first. Doesn't me before anyone else. 6th of March is for viewer demos. Apparently, voila. Thank you, Golmahar. But Galactic Overthrow, I'm gonna be playing it anyway because you were on the list, and yeah. Settings. Game resolution, VSync off. Lock on. Time trial. Play now. Play now. Let's go. Select a faction. Install Ancients. Fractured Automata. I kept forgetting to check the store page of the game. Let me finish that. Fix that. Conquer the galaxy in this incremental game of space conquest. Manage resources, expand your empire, and grow your influence. Simplified mechanics are easy to pick up a phantom also with campaigns that can be finished in one short sitting. Ooh, I do like short sittings. This fleet with endless voids. Global increase in research point to the production. I'll just do the ancients. We'll conquer 2. Okay, so inspect buildings events. Should probably first check. That's research. That's materials. That's fleet production, and that's scanning. Scanning probably, yeah. Explore, reach asteroids. Attack. Okay, so material. Right. Attack. Well, expect. The factory must grow. Not the factory. The lines must grow. I want more material so I can build more buildings quicker. Oh, research tree. Okay, increase exploration charge rate, material protection. New mines adjacent to asteroids receive 5 additional. Right. All known buildings provide 3 additional buildings. Okay. So basically, because that is next to that place, I want to put more mining sites there because it's next to asteroids. More materials. Okay, my fleet is now busy updating. I can trade. Energy, explore an available random sector. For the alliance. I don't know. Gain of population is just a blah. I assume the game ends and those are victory points you then get to use to increment, like for the next run. Is what I would suggest. Is the dev still here of Ace High? Yeah, he should be. Play for 4 hours to find out. The stream is not going to be that long, I can guarantee you that. Some more research. 2 research points. Excuse me. Sleepy boy. I do like this idea of an incremental where it's just like slowly you're expanding your empire. Step by step. Population. Girls. We search right now to get more info. Oh, search. Okay, 2 research list 0 to 2 fleet. Hell yeah. Okay, 1 random lose 0 to 1 scanner. Yeah. I wish I would see what the results were of that event. Case materials and fleet sites. Looking for suggestions on what this looking for suggestions on what this could do. I love that as a text. So it's like I don't know what to do with this. More population, more minerals. That allows me to build more. Hello, hero. That just entered my room. Hello, hero. I disagree that demo timers are a good blend. I don't like demo timers. They put artificial pressure on online. Even if it's 4 hours, it's just like, I can only play for 4 hours. It's like, you can just restart the game and then it's like the timer goes back. But it's just, there are other ways to limit. Like, for example, you can only go for X sectors outwards, for example. So that's not, it doesn't keep going endlessly. I have to open the window. Get the demand that's window access. But yeah, I don't like timers generally. Yeah, as well says, just limit progression. That can be either unlocking every upgrade tree, every upgrading a tree, doing X amount of turns, for example, in some games. It just allowed them to like limit your demo still, but not have it just like, oh, you can play it for 4 hours. Like the time pressure is, if you go stand up quickly because, oh, I had to stand up, I had to like go open the window for my cat and suddenly it just like throws up, so I now have to go clean that up. And it's like, and by the time I come back, 15 minutes of my demo timer has already passed without me actively doing anything. So yeah. Harvest asteroids. Cache of alien survival gear. Sure. In the meantime, I'm gonna just put more mines. Give me all the minerals. Through. Buy them. Right, I need to go make a day happen. Are you the one that brings the sun up and makes the moon go down? Is that you? Great seeing you stream, Moon. Take care. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed. I do hope to stream more this year. I'll just have to figure out how, when, why. Well, logistics and stuff. I do hope to like get Martin to do more dual streams or something. Because I do enjoy streaming more with someone else, just to bounce off on. Or like be the support gremlin in the background. Yeah. I assume, does anything more happen or does it just go like this for now? Just get some radars in the research. Galactic influence. Conquer 4 planets. Also, I think I find the tutorial, this guide, I find it weird in. I am now punished because I've already conquered the easy planets before I did the previous step, and now I have to conquer 5 different planets. Which I don't know if it's a big deal, but it does feel weird in that regard. But yeah, this I do like the idea of just like you're slowly like growing the yeah your you're just slowly growing your empire. You can do it now idly. The more research to increase. Capacity increase and so there. Sure. Yeah, I think just like a general population thing or something. Like amount of conquered planets or something. Because conquered planets might makes more sense in general. Because when you do planets, a planet is linked behind multiple resources, so to speak. Whereas population is just an invisible resource. Maybe both. You can do population and planets, and then it automatically limits each other. I don't know yet. Yeah, like I like the style of this. Just slow, like slow burn incremental expansion to expand the universe. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Good boy. He was trying to get through the door. We just installed a new like cat hatch in the door for the cat. He's still learning how they work. Me working in a game that mixes X4 and Elite. I think. No, I was about to say an X4 game. Do you mean X4 game or X4 as in the space game? No, it's an interesting demo. I do struggle seeing how a full game might differ from the demo. But yeah, you said there were a few, like there was more resources, like new event mechanics still coming, so that might have been the thing. X4. Yeah, okay, so X4 the space game. Yeah. Well, isn't X4 and Elite pretty much like, okay, I know they're different, but aren't they the same game? As in they're both space sims, I think. I'll play Amphibarium next, and then after that I'll be playing Thompson Twins demo because I thought the diff was also here. Keep features, keep unlocking as you play in Prestige. Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Some more features. Yeah, I think if you just add a few more things like that, where it's just like the events, expand a bit on the event system, where it's like, oh, this happened, and then you have to like actually choose instead of like, do you gamble or not? Yeah. Well, I know that they have like different styles and such, but it's they are both space sims, so it's like a mix between those. I guess if you really focus down on that, it's like I want to do both mechanics. I commit there's a difference between 4X and X4. X4 is a space sim game. So it's like a space sim game versus 4X being the civilization, Solaris, those kind of games. Regardless, 4X and X4 are both complex for in this. To be clear. I shouldn't get distracted by space sim games again. So Amphibarium. Relax and collect hundreds of unique frogs and salamanders in this cozy idle game. Watch tadpoles undergo metamorphosis in real time, customize lush terrariums, and discover rare species. Let your vivarium thrive in the background while you work to start your collection the day. It feels weird that you use terrarium here and then vivarium here. Yeah, I know there were like 4 X's, which unironically, none of those were start with X. Well, I guess X as in EX is what they went with, but it's just funny. It's like 4X, none of the words start with X. 4E, the Elite 4. That's probably why they did not use 4E. They'll be confused. I will point out I'm not good at suggesting feedback on store pages, as I'm not I do not analyze it like Marnix does. I look at game does it interest me, I buy and play. I have a background in accounting, so this part is interesting me. I mean, by all means, go ahead. It's just you have to be a madman to do it as an indie solo dev thing, kind of thing. Expense library, real-time metamorphosis strategy, background play, customize for leaderboard, take the leap today. I feel leaderboards might be weird for this one because it's just an incremental, right? It's like it's always going to be weird to like try and catch up because you know it's an incremental. It just takes time. But yeah, I know you've got gifts, so I think that looks fine. Let's try it out. Welcome in it. Oh, not Dutch. Settings. Oh, settings should go over tutorial. Oh, also, don't put save and quit at the top of the menu. Like, why is reset game more dangerous than save and quit? Like, okay, reset game is your process, but like, save and quit should be like at the bottom here as well. Don't put it at the top. Just UI basics. Don't do that. Also, again, the noise is also really. That's a lot of noise for getting started. There's nothing going on yet, and that's like. I feel like I already have a vivarium of like 500 frogs going on. Why? Oh yeah, doing it as a hobby is like by all means go ahead. As a main job, you would be just mad. But if it's as a hobby and you want to do it, it's like go ahead. Like those kind of games are built on passion. Those deep mechanical games. I need to take a drink. I'm dying. Not again. This cough I have is still from my sickness, like during the holidays. I still have not rid of it. So yeah, game dev is my main job. I'm crazy. I'm crazy too. Would I recommend anyone going into game dev just straight on? No, never. Am I now going to stop someone that really wants to do it? Oh no, not either, because I did the same thing. It's just if you think it's objectively not a smart decision to just jump straight into the deep end and go game dev. Yeah. The type of games I like to play are not the type of games I like to make, and the type of games I like to make are not the type of games I like to play. Now that's a conundrum. I do think there are games that I like to play and I want to make, but there are also games I like to play that I will never make. I don't think there are games that I would want to make that I do not want to play. I'm trying to think, but no. But there are games I know, like for example, like Dark Souls kind of games, where like the combat and such 3D combat games. Oh, love playing them. I will hit. You can miss me with that shit. And working in the regular industry is better pay, more safe. Oh, for sure. I'm just lucky. I just still live at my parents, which is quite cheap. And I've got no car. I've got no, like, I've got not much expenses. So it's the only thing I can approach it. Okay, so the Pond Life, Pond Dwellers shop, buy. Go. Edible for. Oh. Ping pong spot. And now they go. I love how they just like float over the water. That's adorable. I just noticed this part of the screen is cut off. Oh, Jesus, where did you go? I'm just trying to explore. It's. I would recommend you've got like this screen with like screenshots, gifts, visits, and such. These are more game-related things, I assume. But this is also thanks. It's thanks with an H, and it's very crowded up here. There's like a lot of buttons. Like, why is my collection stuck in between all these buttons of like wishlist, Discord, Twitch, achievements, leaderboard? You also, I don't want to open that thing directly. Like, there should be a tooltip. What is this button? I'm just gonna. Just buy more. If you open all these, it should also show like more detailed what you bought and such, what happened. Right now my biggest issue is when I don't think I can play much on this stream because it's just now wait for them to grow. It's very, the UI needs work. I think the biggest hurdle here is UI. This is weird. Like, what is this button even? Like, just general UI flow is very weird. This is not a nice UI. This is very green. Also, the shop is here. Your collection is here. This is what you also, your current frogs. Then over here, there's other button. And then like here, all the buttons. Your UI is very clustered and not well structured. I think you need a lot more structure. Like, think out how you want your UI. Like, make it clean and more UX friendly. I'm just in a real bad spot right now. The game is too idle even for an idle game. I don't think that is necessarily an issue. This is I think this is more like those, what was it, those idle games you run in the background kind of thing. Oh, you can feed them up quicker like that. Yeah, it's the UI is cluttered and messy right now. And that needs improvement. Yeah. Save money, keep investing into assets, stocks, metals, real estate. I do investment through my bank, but that's about it. I'm just saving up really. And then hope MMO98 does real good, and then I hope plays and can just live stream 24/7. Hell yeah! Come on, water frog! Yay! He grew up. What a beauty! I'm starting to take to go down. I think this is the volume is just. You also just want a quick mute button, probably just in front of a checkbox to like easily mute off something. I think it's slightly cheekily done, the water distortion. I don't think it's that much of an issue. And I also don't think I also think it's less about the game is less about making like an idle game and more about just collection things. Because if I look at the collection thing, there's a lot of frogs, and I think it's fine if it's like maybe add a few more things like to people just to interact with them and such. I don't think it needs to be very like a lot of things you need to be constantly active. I think this is a game you run in the background. Because the fact that was also when I reopened the game, it says like, oh, you've been offline for so long, so you got this in this amount of time. So that is good. I think that's fine for this type of game. I just the UX is the UI is not needs. I think UI is the main priority that you need to focus on improving that, because this UI style, I think it reminds me more of a mobile game, combined with like the leaderboard and then like the daily login, not daily login, but like the login to get more stuff. That to me screams mobile design, and I think you do not want to do that. And rather just see like what windows do I want to have, which can I combine, put everything related to your company, to like socials, to media and such, put that in one button you have to click to have it pop up, instead of all these together mixed in with actual gameplay buttons. Yeah, maybe make it a bit more introduce something to make it less nauseating. Yeah, chill mode. And then you also probably want to look into a way to make it so that you can also maybe actually pop it out, so it's just like a small terrarium on your, or vivarium or whatever the name is, on your desktop. I think that might also be a fun idea. Like my virtual friend does and those kind of games. It's just like a desktop vivarium. I think that alone as an idea could do well. Is my idea. I'm gonna quit it at that though, because there's not really much more for me to do or show. All right, so Dark Souls next. Aquarium game. Aquarium. Is it Aquarium Deluxe? I know. In Sun Aquarium. This shit is. This was a shit. It was peak gameplay in 2006. It's just a little aquarium. Feed your fish. Fight off monsters. Get more fish. And sell. Was this an incremental game? Huh? No. Look at him. But if I recall correctly, this also had like an aquarium mode where you get have your own aquarium and such. So there was like an actual level-based game, and then it's just like aquarium as well. So I don't know what probably helps aquarium game fun ID. Yeah, is it Tamsin Twins Dev still in chat? Tamagotchi Aquarium. Yeah, I think those kind of games could do well with the right audience. Just make sure the step in hurdle is really low, and though you'll likely have to take a lot more away from mobile design. Yeah, Thompson Twins, Steph. Great, I'm gonna play your game, your demo.
Jungle.
Funner Games. Oh, I know that name. Thompson Twins, Tyranny of Tyrek. Sure. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for taking the time to play this early build. I do want to point out, since this is a Nexus demo, this should probably not be. This implies that it should not be part of the next fest. An early build is next fest is the demo should be polished and towards the actual product, and not for getting feedback and like early build and stuff. That is no longer a demo, that's a playtest and should be done before the next fest. Just as a general reminder, point out thing. Why did I see a canon the first time I press cancel? Yeah, vertical slice, correct. It should be, this is Nexus demo, a demo in general, honestly, is part of your marketing part already, like part of your marketing already. People that play your demo should get away with the feeling like, oh, I want to play this, I can't wait until this releases. I'm gonna find this the music button because Jesus, that's just amping up. So this should not be in a further drop down because the window is already empty. My music reset. What is this? But yeah, it's so when you release the demo on not just Nexus, but just the demo in general, that is the thing that people will get their first impressions on. And if you mess up those first impressions because there's still bugs, it wasn't playtested enough and such, your demo loses impact. And once someone has tried your demo, the chance of them trying the demo again later when the new update is gonna be low unless they were already really convinced. Demo should indeed, it's more of an interactive ad. I think that's a really good comparison. Swelling up on that speech is so funny. It was just being emotional. People don't necessarily expect the quality of a full game. Nah, maybe they do expect the base polish. I do think people are still more understandable for bugs in a demo. For example, oh, a spelling mistake. If there's a spelling mistake in the demo, people can oversee it as like, oh, spelling mistake, like it happens as such. But when you have basic mistakes going on, like for example, the pause menu thing. Sorry to throw you into under the bus there, but when you like press pause, go into settings and press escape again, it resumes the game, but the settings menu was still open. That is a very easily fixable bug, not that difficult to like think, and still it's so easy. And the fact that that is still in the demo showcases the amount of the lack of polish a demo might have, and it's not a good sign. It should give a good indication of what the full game will be, and if your demo is unpolished, then well, what's to say your full game will actually be polished if your demo is not even polished? And that's why Steam has support for playtest. You can do support playtesting via Steam. You can also zip it and send it to friends yourself, and you should do that first, then maybe the playtests. We, for example, MMO98, we first did the playtest on itch, gave us a lot of valuable feedback, which we needed, but it was not a demo yet. And that the fact that it's a playtest already also sells that to whoever is trying it out. It's like, oh, this is a playtest. I'm here to test the game, which also very much implies there's going to be things missing, broken, bugs, whatever. While as a demo has actually always been an interactive ad. And I'm speaking back like 2 decades ago, over 2 decades ago, PlayStation 3 had like a demo disc with like a lot of demos and such. All of them were polished demos. They were, okay, they were also like for larger games and indie games. Yeah, so it's like it needs to grasp a potential customer. Sorry, I just been going down in the demos. By the way, I am very much a lover for demos. I love that Next Fest has brought, like Steam has reinvigorated demos again with Next Fest. And I will still always fight, because me and Marnix talked about it for MMO98, whether we're going to pull down the demo or launch or not. And unless he comes up with a really good reason, I do want to keep our demo online, because I personally like demos. I think more games should do demos, and it's a good indication of what the game is. And sure, technically it could be people saying that where it's like, oh, if you have the demo up, you could lose sales and such. Potentially, sure, but I'm willing to take that risk just to stand by my grounds of that. I find demos important, and I will fight for those practices to keep demos alive, which I don't really have to do much because Steam has done a lot for that already. Well, it was a very cozy voice and vibe. Marnix into ASMR, but Marlon could be a therapist. I guess the Flemish accent is softer than most Northern Dutch dialects. Oh, thank you. Just a co-stream of Marnix doing ASMR while I'm just doing a therapy talk one-on-one with someone. Dutch dialects are Flemish as spoken by Dolt. Nou ja, zeg je nou zoiets? Sorry, I can't do Dutch well. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, Golden Heart, I agree with that. Demos have historically actually should have been always polished. It's just, like most things, people have muddled the terms. Let's say we paid the Dark Lord a visit. I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention. I'm just down this demo all the way. But yeah, it's a lot. It has been muddled, and I think the distinction needs to be made again of demo versus playtest. Playtest being where you actually bug. Alpha, beta, that's playtesting. Demo is in the lead up to the full game. Like, this is going to be the vision. Shorter on content and such, but it should, like, might be maybe some bugs, but yeah. I like the animation style. I also think they've done some good post-processing on the Cinti. It didn't look. It looks Cinti. You can recognize the characters in a thousand, but they've the toon not toon shade, maybe toon shade, but the outline shader, for example. Oh god, that's a bright white background. Top-notch animation though. I might have to convince Mark to let me do the animation like that in Pripyat Zero. But yeah, Colmar indeed, like, and I think it's starting to get back there in that the distinction between playtest and demos and prototypes, that's even before playtest, that is already getting back in, starting to exist again. Probably because Steam has like the distinction between demo and playtest. I don't remember. There's a demo that I know I played a lot, but I can't recall which demo that was. I think Factorio has a based demo. It's just like, oh, why am I taking damage? No, something is dying. Curious about Pripyat Zero as a fellow anomaly dev. Well, feel free to ask in a bit. I'm gonna try and actually play the game now because I feel like I've booted the game and then left him teasing. Why is there a massive black border behind the open button? Tooltips are a bit... I think my first impression is it is very. I don't mind that the animations are like not because it's just like this thing and such. The UI I think is very like this is glitching in there. This is also feels a bit weird, but I think that's because this is this is a full icon. This is I think the render of the map it looks like Azeroth. And ironically, that actually looks like Azeroth. I don't know if that's the case or not. Okay, it's not. But these like the icons here are overlapping. So again, this thing to me screams this is a playtest. In that there's like a lot of placeholders still, and that doesn't, to me, this doesn't scream like, oh, this is already ready for a next fest demo or like a demo, because these placeholders, but also when you inventory, like the fact there's just a black border behind this. I don't know why the tooltip, for example, what's on with the tooltip. Like this, for example, why do I have a tooltip loading here? This to me screams lack of polish, and that it needs more time before it was a next fest demo. And yeah, UI is hard, but it's very important for players. It isn't. Yeah, I opened the map. It's not. I don't know why it looked like. Well, I think it's just that shape. But it didn't look similar once I compared it. So yeah. But yeah, I think because, for example, I actually don't mind that it's like these things. I think this is a clever way to get around to the fact that, like, you know, animating this entirely doesn't look great. Animation versus UI, which is harder for y'all? Animation probably 10 times. Like, I rather design UIs and animate the UIs even than animate one human character. I can't deal with that. Like when I was doing what's it called? Pripyat Zero, I spent like a week. At the end of the week, I said like, okay, this week I spent time on like the physics and the animating of the bicycle getting off and on and such, and it was my week. I just did that, and it wasn't even done yet because it's just like, okay, this is where I got, this is where I'm at now. And then in MMO 90 week, and it's like a week is like, oh yeah, I did these things you asked. I also did these things. I also added this, and oh, you know, I also added Minesweeper because, you know, I wanted to. And just so much more work I could do. It's great. But yeah, I can see that why. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think you have good both, like, might be a bit more tuning and such, but wait, is it because it's so I think you've got post processing. I think Cinti, you're using Cinti, but I think you're using Cinti well. It's just the UI is underwhelming and lacking, and you can notice it. Like this again. Why do I still have it that I found that axe? It should have gone away for a long time. So yeah. But yeah, I think your demo, if you have a good demo, then automatically it'll already be played longer. I don't think you should aim for like, oh, my demo needs to be 1 hour long so people... No, you should aim to have a good demo. Because I don't know for sure, but it's also possible that every wish you get from... If you get a lot of wish lists, you also get a boost in your Steam exposure. And if a demo is 1 hour long but not that good, then you don't get the wish list. But if you have a demo that's just 15 minutes, but it's really good and people wish list more because of it, then you also get exposure. So I don't think play time is the only metric to look at. And yeah, a demo can promote or hurt your sales, because anyone that played your demo, the chances of them being interested later on is much lower than if they haven't played the demo yet, because, you know, they've already played this like, oh, this was this bad. Why would I play it again? Synthi. Yeah, I think the Synthi is fine. It's just, I'm just repeating myself, but it's just, I love the role. 10-10 game. They see me rolling. Say hating. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Players don't care until your game in general is has issues. It is just a thing they tack on. It's like, oh, and it uses Synthi. Nobody cares if your game is good. If your game is good, nobody cares that it's using Synthi. It's just when your game is already lacking a lot of regards, they will also complain about Synthi as an extra. But yeah, Corexer, the way it keeps some extra playtime is a simple speedrun mode and an anomaly Pokédex. We had the same for Kyoto. We did the same there, which like seeing which animals there are and like which one you have and have not collected yet or encountered yet, and a speedrun mode, just a simple timer as well. Very little, very quick and easy to add, and they do add a bit of replayability. Eatbird, should the demo be the first hour of gameplay, or is it okay to make a custom campaign just for the demo? It's okay to make a custom game just for the demo. It depends on how much work and such it takes, but for example, MMO98, the upgrade tree, we're going to have a split of the upgrade tree between demo and full game. So that when we have the demo, it's just a different upgrade tree, but that allows you to scale the demo differently compared to your full game. And it doesn't need to be an hour of gameplay. Again, don't look at gameplay time. Look at content or what to do, or like how does it show the game. Also, why is she just jumping in water entire time? As an extra to beat you while you're already down to complain about Synthi. Exactly. Also, this. I assume this is like supposed to be the market that there's an item here, but I don't even see the item because like this is just there. I can't get over the combat roll though. I love it. I assume the wolves went to attack the village. You released Kyoto less than a month to me, starting this off on my own calendar, so I took a lot of notes from your game. Oh, you're welcome. Hope it was handy. Hello there. Have you seen the spider? Sure thing. Well, I feel bad now. I also think you could... There's a delay actually. There's a delay on when you turn. When I move to the left and press S to move down, or hold S to move down for a moment, it stays a bit longer than it's... it doesn't... It's not snappy. I feel that there's a weird delay there that I don't think really helps. Just as a small extra thing. As far as I know, I've not unbanned anyone yet. So, and I also don't feel inclined to. Because, sorry, but you had multiple warnings. So... I do love the tabletop thing, and I think someone said it before. It could be interesting to try and like lean more into that for your world design as well, because like these are clearly tabletop inspired things. To also add more, to just add more tiles and such. Oh no, there's spiders. I don't know if I want to. I think, yeah. They see me rolling. Say hate. I'm never gonna make that joke. I'm never gonna drop that joke. Oh. Ninja. Yeah, just I don't. And yeah. Oh. Okay. I think you can add like more D&D tabletop inspired things like pencils, erasers and such. Is fun, yeah. If that thing starts moving, I will scream. Yeah, I think design-wise you're doing fine. Oh god, that's a big spider. I might have found a bug. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. I'm good at breaking the game. I don't even know where. Wait. Okay. Yeah. No, I found it. Yeah, I think because I was moving to the left during the cutscene, it kept adding on the momentum. Real life mini stuff is so expensive here at DM. That's where a 3D printer comes in play. But yeah, I think I was rolling. I was probably rolling. When I move, I roll. What? I'm gonna. I can't leave the cave again. But yeah, I think the good thing about D&D is you can just be, yeah, it's a lot of imagination, and just having a good group can make anything fun regardless of how you play it. I'm going to enter demo there. I think my recommendations is, I think this was too early for Next Fest. You want to do a lot more polish on UI and sound effects as well, because they were very rampant. Maybe just add some pitch value, randomized values as well every time you play a sound effect, because there were a lot of very much the same sounds. So I recommend doing a lot of UI and user experience passes are needed. I think visually, like design-wise, you're good. You could probably lean more into the tabletop aspect as already mentioned. And then yeah, maybe I also felt some of the combat felt floaty. Like it felt like I was playing an action game, but the action game was not being played well by me. What kind of description is that? I do not know. It kind of feels like I was hitting things, like the hitboxes did not align with the animation, like the swing effects. I think that's it. Yeah. How much longer is the stream going to be going on? Probably a few minutes or something. I'll probably be ending it at this, because I just also realized it's been 3 hours somehow. Suddenly just blitzes away. So yeah, I'll probably be disappearing in a bit. Just yeah. I don't think, definitely you should not worry about being using Cinti, because you did basically everything you needed. You added post-processing, and you changed the main characters. And that's something that people always forget. You always want to individualize, like personalize the main characters of your game to your own game, so that those are not copy-pasted. Gregor, and I can't really give much of a Pripyat teaser, because I've not worked on it in 2 months. Like I've had the holidays, and then after that I was like, I need to work on Pripyat, and I'm being a bit sad. And then Marge was like, I've a stupid idea, let's do MMO 98. And then I just dove into that, and I've just been having fun. Yeah, that's why I mean, you don't need to do every character or something. Just the main characters, the character that you play should be individualized. As in that should not be I'll just copy paste its character, but just slightly tweaked or something. If you do that, that's already good because like that's the core of your game, your character. And if you just copy paste that one, it's just like, come on, just a bit of effort. But yeah, so I think that's good. Gomer, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the vibes. I do hope that I actually enjoyed. I was like dreading this stream for a bit, but I started to warm up to it more, and was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk with Marnik, see that I can get not a constant schedule. I don't want to do this too often. I need to remain pristine content to get to keep you guys coming. But no, I do want to stream more, both just solo streams, but also see if we can do find something that we can reliably co-op stream as well. Because I do like the shared streams, because allows someone to do something while the other is interacting with chat, and it allows you to play off of each other, which is more fun. But I also do want to do more solo streams. Yeah. MMO 98 each your whole schedule it's ensemble. Oh, not just well, MMO 98 and being very sick. Marnix undersells it. I was for a week I was actually just not doing great. But even then, I spent most of January just sick, where my day was literally stand up, work a bit for an hour or two, go to bed, wake up, eat something, work for another hour or two, go back to bed, wake up, do some more hours. I did my hours in the day, but that was just my entire day. Just wake up, sleep, eat, rinse and repeat. But yeah, I did enjoy developing on MMO 98, and I look forward to sharing more on it, maybe some code-wise approaches or something. Maybe if there's a feature oh, I could do this on stream easily, and then do that, some bug fixing and such. I do like it. Yeah. But yeah, I'll make sure to discuss it with Marnix, see that I'll somewhat regularly, more consistently stream. Not regularly, but consistently stream. And we'll see where it goes. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to figure out how to stop the recording, and then I'm gonna stop the recording and I'll probably pass out and go to sleep or something. I don't know yet. Thanks for demos. Hope you guys wish you best of luck with your game dev careers. Or if you're just here just to watch the train wreck that is behind me, just enjoy watching that, I suppose. Have a good one, good evening, good day, good night. Pick whichever one is relevant for you. Bye-bye.